Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to English Football Club Barcelona, your Barcelona's channel in English. Well, as I promised some days ago, the market is over. We cannot make any transfers else, except for a few leagues, but well. And now, yes, we have to do that analysis that I have promised to you. First of all, I want to declare myself that when we had the change of presidents, um, or the change for the presidents, my support was for Laporta. Okay, so I think I've said this many times because every moment I'm attacking Laporta's management, and I don't mean that doesn't mean that I don't like or I think he's doing or I think that the other candidates could have done better. Maybe Grau, if I'm not wrong. I mean, I'm not sure the name. I think his name is Xavi Grau. I'm not sure. Well, maybe could have done the other guy who had more options. I think he could have done more, or could have done a good management too. But there was another guy that was continuing with Bartomeu's option or Bartomeu's philosophy, and, and that means spending a lot of money, sending the club to a bankrupt, and giving more problems as solutions. No, so no, I think Laporta is doing well. No, I cannot say he's doing well, but I think he's trying to solve some of the problems that we have in the team. Now that this is important, but well, without more delay, let's start doing our analysis, and then you will see what's my opinion. Well, I call this is like evaluation of Laporta's management. I could use any title. Anyway, the objectives if you remember when Laporta came as when Laporta wanted to be the president of Barcelona, he had some objectives. Some of them was the reduction of the total payroll. Then he talked about the sale of players. Actually, he didn't say sale of players. He said this is the end of a cycle. Then he talked about one of the ways to get more money. It was the bonds issue to get more capital. Also, he talked about the increasing the number of partners to get more money, and he said that like this, we could get Demir's renewal. And one of his other objectives was, when he was a president already, it was the renewal of Demir. Also, his idea was increasing or strengthening the team, bringing players for free, and with the money that we would get from that bonds issue and this increasement of partners, he wanted to sign Haaland. Okay, so that was Laporta's idea or objectives. Let's start them for the first one. The first one was the reduction of the total payroll. Well, let's see. Yes, that's true. The total payroll, as we have seen before, has passed from 565 million euros to 420 million, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 420 million euros. So, which is a quite good balance. But which is the cost of that decrease of the salaries? We have decreased the value of the team because we haven't reduced the salaries. Many of them we have reduced because we fired them or we transferred them. We have some cases of reduction, for example, Sergio Roberto, Busquets, Piqué, Jordi, Alba, etc. But some other players, they have left, Messi, Griezmann, and they are not players like that you don't need them. Messi is a very important player for Barcelona. He was. And Griezmann, he wasn't a very important player, sincerely, but his market value was very high. So I think we can say that, yes, we redact the total payroll, let's say it, yes, but with a cost that may affect our income, and we will talk about that later. Other objectives. Another objective was the sale of players. For example, the sale of Umtiti, Pjanic, Coutinho, among others. Yes, there were other players that we wanted to sell. For example, Neto, okay, or some of them, the others. But the first ones were these ones. Why? Because their salary was too high. If I'm not wrong, Coutinho was the third best player when Messi was in the team, and I think now it's the second, or the first even, because Griezmann left too. Pjanic, more or less the same, is one of the most, the highest, if I'm not wrong, is around 12 million, more or less the same as Dembele, and he didn't play even the same, or 8 millions, no, I'm not sure. And Umtiti, which salary is even higher than Marc-Andre ter Stegen, and his appearance are like anecdotes. Like you can count them as a joke, no? So no, definitely this has been not a good week or not a good summer for Laporta, because he not even tried. I mean, for Umtiti and Coutinho, he didn't even get a team to send them. And for Pjanic, well, we got a team, but finally they couldn't get him. No, so definitely we couldn't sell any of them. And even more, Neto, that it was one of the options to sell. I don't know what happened, but the same, we couldn't put him in Arsenal. And it's quite sad, because I think with Inaki Pena, we can save the goalkeeper, the goal, if Marc-Andre has any problem, if ter Stegen has any problem. But well, I don't know why. I know that Koeman wants to have 3 goalkeepers and he's happy with Neto, but first, Neto, in my opinion, he doesn't show the greatest level, one of the great levels, and I think that he could have gone to Arsenal without any problem. And second, I think Inaki Pena could have performed as well as Neto, so I don't understand that idea of Koeman, as I don't understand many of the things, no? But well, we sold the players, that's true, but not the players that we wanted, no? Also, the issuing bonds to get more capital, I don't know what was really Laporta's idea. One of the ideas I read, it was to buy to build the new Camp Nou, or to rebuild the Camp Nou, to adapt things, etc. But anyway, we didn't do any of these. I mean, we didn't issue any bond, and they didn't even talk about that, at least publicly. So drastically, that's a fail in his management, and a lie. Directly, it's a lie. When he tried to be a president, he said he's going to do something that nobody talked about that later. And we don't know if later in the future he's going to talk about this, but the idea he had, or as far as I understood, it was that he's going to get these bonds to get Haaland and to pay Messi's renewal, and none of them happened. So also, Laporta's idea was increasing the number of partners, and this is what I wanted to link with the reduction of the total payroll and the sale of players. In these days, Barcelona, the partners that Barcelona has, the number of partners is 25. Laporta's idea is to increase that number to 49. The problem is that now, for example, Rakuten is paying us less money than before, because due to the pandemic situation. No? But Rakuten next year, the contract is going to end. It seems that Barcelona and Rakuten are in conversations to renew that contract, but there are other teams. But if you remember, some weeks ago, we said that not signing Messi, or not signing Messi's renewal, means losing some partners, even though some of the partners will not leave Barcelona, even though they have the the Messi's clause that if Messi retires or Messi doesn't play anymore, they can leave the team. They will not leave because that affects their image, as a company. But as soon as the contract ends, they will leave. And there will be other partners that if they come, probably now Barcelona, probably for sure Barcelona now they don't have that strength or that strong position to say, well, you will pay me 100 millions and then I will put you in this because of Messi or because of any player, because in this moment we don't have any reference player. Griezmann left, Messi left, we have Busquets, Piqué, but many of them are 34 years old, 33, I'm sorry for saying this, but they are old. And the youngest player that can be important, Sufati, for example, or Memphis, who can be, or De Jong, the other De Jong, not Luke De Jong. They are still, they are important players, but they are not cracks, world cracks, So this moment, the idea of getting more partners, it's going to be hard for Barcelona because we've lost value in our team. That's the cost we got. That was the cost of reducing our total payroll, reducing the team's value too, and that's a problem. So increasing the number of partners, it was a failure too. Also, Messi's and Dembele's renewal, among others. Well, the idea of Barcelona was renewing Dembele or selling him because his contract expires next year, and they never thought, and I want to think this, they never thought of selling Messi. Well, not even selling, let him go, because we didn't get even a poor euro for him. So drastically, no, we didn't get it. Dembele's renewal didn't happen. They are still in conversations. It seems. I don't think Dembele is going to renew, sincerely, because the renewal of Dembele will be for less money, and he has many options. And if he wouldn't get injured, he could have played for the team, I think. Or he could not played. He could have be transferred, and we would get some money. But sincerely, the renewal, I think is not going to happen. And then signing players for free. That was another idea of Laporta's to strengthen the team, and that's true. We got players like, for example, Eric Garcia. So bad. I'm sorry, Garcia. So bad image, so bad face he has in this picture. Kun Agüero, that this is a funny point, because we got Suarez. We had Suarez 2 years ago. I don't know why he got fired, to reduce the salaries. Well, yeah, but there were other ways to reduce the salaries, and because he was old. Well, more or less the same with Agüero. He's not exactly 20 years old, So I think this is a funny point. We fired one of the players that was the third top scorer of the club historically, to bring other players, because just the other day we were talking about Cavani, and Cavani is not exactly a teenager neither. So I really don't understand what's going on. And well, Depay, yes, Memphis, yes, he has. I think it has been the only or one of the best movements we have done. But what happened with Wijnaldum? For example, Wijnaldum said that Barcelona had many problems to get the contract. Messi too said that we have been talking about Messi for months. So this has been very hard for them to manage. So yes, we can say that we signed players for free, but not all the players that we could have. And for example, one option was Donnarumma. And finally, he's in the PSG. Yeah, we cannot talk about PSG now because they use a lot of money. It's like, well, how much money do you want? Okay, you want that? Okay, perfect, no problem. And in Barcelona, it's, well, if you want that, we put more conditions. That's right. But But well, yeah, we signed players for free to strengthen some position. That's right. Let's give it to him. And the last one, I think we don't have any doubt. This image never happened. Haaland never came to Barcelona. Even more, we didn't even contact him. Right? There was just in April one day that his agent came to Barcelona with Haaland's father to talk with Laporta. It seems that they met Florentino Perez too. So talking about signing Haaland is impossible, even though Chelsea tried, and I think they wanted to pay 170 million euros, they didn't get it. So it's difficult. And as I said in the previous video, I think getting Haaland next market or next year is going to be also very difficult for us economically. I don't think we're going to be that strong to fight for him. So even though if there is that clause, that 75 million clause really or not, it's going to be very difficult for us. So, well, guys, 2 out of 7 objectives that Laporta had. So my score for Mr. Laporta, I did it with a math, with a calculator, is 2.8 out of 10. So I'm sorry, Jan, but you will have to work much more for getting your objectives. I hope with the years you can get it, because we need it, really, we need it. And well, guys, so that's all for today. Now, yes, this was the analysis I promised to you. I hope you like it. Whatever consideration I may forget, please leave it there on the comments, and I will be grateful and thankful for reading it. And well, without anything else to say, thank you for watching us, and see you in the next video. Have a nice day.